I think this is take 5. Good morning. Lack of coffee, dog squeaking that annoying duck toy that she loves so much, and just the coffee needing to hit Grand Central before this noggin can focus today. Party people, good morning. I do hope you're well. Today I'm going to talk to you about a quite famous quote online, but it's an interesting quote because a lot of people use it as a wish, and that's okay. What you seek is seeking you. It's a lovely quote by Rumi, as many of their quotes are. But let's look at this a little deeper, shall we? Yes, what you seek is seeking you. But let's step inside. Are you also what you seek? Because you need to be what you seek. I've just seen 111. Because if you're not what you seek, then what is seeking you isn't going to find you. Confused yet? I'll explain. I'm going to give you a scenario. It's not personal, it's just a standard uniform scenario, so you're able to understand my viewpoint and where I'm coming from. And this is not gender specific. You want a tall person who's good looking, who's funny, who has lots of money, and who has their grown-ass ish together, okay? Someone who is stable, dependable, honest, loyal, and faithful. And fit. Come on. Let's not lie now. We've all got a little bit of superficiality inside us. Okay? There's your honesty card. Are you honest, loyal, stable, funny, dependable? Money comes and goes, but are you stable in that respect? Doesn't need to have to be rich or a millionaire. Are you? Are you stable? Or if you are, get on your feet. Do you have the potential, and are you making active steps to become stable? Okay. Are you fit? Or are you working towards being fitter, healthier? Okay. More solid, more grounded, more happy, more comfortable with yourself. Whatever shape or size that may be, I'm not judging. Okay. All I'm saying is, are you fit of mind? Are you? We don't all have to be airbrush catwalk models. That's bollocks. In fact, if anything, in reality, very few of us are. Okay, we've all got beautiful lumps, bumps and curves, just as the earth has, and nobody calls the earth ugly, do they? So, are you what you're seeking? Because if you're not what you're seeking, you're not going to get it, are you? You're not going to get the true union that you want. What you seek is seeking you. Yeah, of course it is. But are you what you're seeking? Those that are suspicious and jealous often have trust issues. But why do they have trust issues? Okay. Because they're untrustworthy themselves, which is quite a common opinion. In most cases, that's true. If it upsets you, click off, I don't care. But in most cases, it's true. Any possessive or jealous people, and those that are constantly accusing and watching and have an overly eager eye when there's absolutely no need, not verging on deep into roller skating through paranoia, are often those that are like that way because they're judging you on their own merits. So if you want someone who's loyal, honest, dependable, faithful, are you loyal, honest, dependable, faithful? Are you? You want someone who's got their grown-ass ish together. Have you? Have you? I know very few people that have. Most of us can operate perfectly well. We're certainly getting that. It's a lifelong thing. No one's got their ish together completely, have they? No one has. But I tell you what, a lot of us function perfectly well, okay? As we're doing the work and as we're evolving. We don't have to be a mess because you've not got all of your ish together. No one's got all of their ish together. You know, the world turns, seasons go, okay? No 2 days are the same, which is good, great. I'm quite pleased about that. You know, I think Groundhog Day is definitely not what we're wanting again. 2 years of that was enough for anybody, wasn't it? So, are you loving? Are you open? Are you fun? Are you? If that's what you want, are you that as well? Because if you want this idealistic image of a partner, okay, you need to be able to be that too. Otherwise, one, you're not going to attract what you want. No one wants a project, no one wants a liability, no one wants to go backwards. Okay, we're all wanting to go forwards, we're all wanting to move up, we all want to live the good life, everyone does. No one thinks, oh, I've come out of that really long relationship that was just, I'm after someone who's low vibe, who wants to work, I'm after a project, you know, I want an old banger to do up. Figuratively speaking, don't get out your prams. I want a project, I want someone who's hard work, you know, I'm looking for a rescue mission. Do they fuck? No one does. I want someone who's codependent so that I can feel needed. If you feel that, you've got issues, and I suggest you go into hermit mode and do the work pronto. Okay. No one is out there actively looking for a rescue mission and someone to look after and a liability. No one is. This is not what you want. So why are you giving off those vibes? Oh, I'm so lonely. Oh, I can't be alone. Oh, you know, I want someone to look after me. Look after yourself. If you are looking for someone to look after you, okay, that's open to manipulation. All the narcissists, sociopaths, and general communal garden nutters are going to love you. But it ain't going to be a nice experience, trust me. So, if you want someone who's funny, who's kind, who's loyal, who's trustworthy, who's got their ish together, you've got to be that too, okay? Otherwise you're going to end up being their karmic if they give you the time of day, okay? I'm not saying that in an unhealed, messy state, you're not going to find the one. You may well, but a lot of the time you're opening yourself up to heartbreak, to further turmoil, but most worryingly to abuse, okay? There's a lot of darkness in this world. And there's a lot of darkness that's quite smart and looking for an opportunity. And our bodies speak in vibrations. So it doesn't matter what your kisser says. Your energy and your vibration introduces you before you even speak. And those that are used to coveting, okay, and cultivating their next mission, their next supply, their next project can smell you a mile off. Okay, just seen 0808. So be careful, because not only do you have to work on yourself, be the absolute best version of yourself, because you want the best version for you too, okay? You have to protect yourself, okay? Whether you believe in spirituality or not, if you're listening to me, more often than not, you probably do. I'm not your communal garden mugglers, you know. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. And I work with the universe, but I work with science as well. I also work with life experience and evidence, okay? I'm not wholly into the concept of you got to see it to believe it, because you can't see energy, but it certainly exists, all right? But use discernment, okay? A lot of us go from an angle of desire, of want. That can get clouded with reasoning, with sensibility, as my mum used to say, logic. There's a video I posted a few days back, and it talks about twin flames and karmics, but the basic principle still applies right across the board, whichever label you want to put on it, if you want to put a label on it, is that the devil comes dressed as your greatest desires. Okay. Now, when I talk about the good behaviour window, which is averaging about 3 months, some idiots can't quite make it to 3 months, and if you're in an unhealed state, you'll let that go, and they can't believe their luck, which is why you need to be what you want, okay? It's not about being on your own for the rest of your life and taking yourself on dates. If that's what you want, that's great, that's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I've been at my happiest and I've been in decades of late, and I am completely on my own at the moment, well, apart from the kids and the dog, but I've been at my happiest in decades, I ain't gonna lie. But things grow, things move, things change and things evolve, okay? It's coming into union with yourself, understanding what you want, because if you can't please yourself, and this is another thing I said the other day, if you can't please yourself, and this goes right across the board, how on earth can you please someone else? Okay, and the same goes for them. If they haven't learned to please themselves, okay, and be self-sufficient in themselves, how can they please you? Okay, so when you've got two energies, okay, when you've got two energies that understand how to please themselves, then they're able to come into union. You're able to water each other, okay, and please each other. That's when your powerhouse can be built. Now, I'm not saying, like I said to you earlier on, it's not about being fully healed, because you can get to a certain stage in your healing, because it's a lifelong thing, okay? Different things happen that can blindside you. And again, the globe is turning, isn't it? Okay, the wheel turns all the time. So you can't, no one's ever completely healed, otherwise that's it. It's your mission over. What is that point of that? You can get to a stage where you are shored up enough to build. Okay, it's a bit like the foundations of a house. Get your foundations solid first, then you can start to build your floors, your walls, and your beautiful rooms. Okay, and that's how it is with yourself. So get your foundation solid. Okay, be what you want in a partner, so that you are able to attract what you want in a partner. It's just law of attraction. It's logic. It's common bloody sense. So if you're going out there in a codependent state, I must have someone. I'm so lonely. The nights are long. Oh, I hate being alone. Oh, I just want to be loved. Why can't I find love? Narcissistic, sociopathic, toxic, dark individuals are going to love you, because what they will do is come as a devil dressed in your greatest desires. But it's not real. Okay, so you will think, I can't believe my luck. What she said on YouTube is absolute shit. I'm going to unsubscribe and unclick from her. She's crap. Look, my love of my life's coming anyway. Look at this. I haven't even needed to do the work. I've been so lonely, and now look what I've found. So there you go. She's crap. Then your good behaviour window expires and you're fucked. It's going to happen. So understanding discernment's a fine line, and it's a tricky one, and this one I've still yet to master, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. That's all part of the life thing, isn't it? So discernment, are you being told what you want to hear, or are they coming in as what you actually are? You need to be what you are in yourself for what you're seeking. So yes, what you are seeking is seeking you, but you need to be what you're seeking also. Wrap your head around that. So that's been running around in my head for a few days. It's often I'm doing mundane things like loading dishwasher, cleaning the side, filling up the kettle, making the children's dinners, taking dog out for the walk, most importantly. Lots of things roll around this complex noggin. But it's definitely one to think about. I'm seeing varying things in my community at the moment. As you know, I come from quite a large single parent community. And I can see varying energies and how people are and where they are along their journey. I'm not judging any one of you. But it sets me thinking. And it sets me thinking about myself. So I'm learning from my community. And I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, oh, that's a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Kudos to you. I like the work you're doing. Well done, nice. And sometimes I can look at individuals and I can think, I remember being like that. Okay. My heart goes out to you, but this really is quite easy to address, and this is going to change for you if you do this. This is not something I'd ever say to any individuals, because I think it's just disrespectful and it's crossing boundaries. But if sometimes all of us can learn from each other silently, and then come forward in love and compassion and hopefully help in some respect, gently and kindly, as we all will want to win, and we should all hold each other up. But basically, at the end of the day, what you are seeking is seeking you, but you need also to be what you seek, so they can find you. Okay? You need to be identifiable to the right ones. Okay? They don't want a project. They don't want a karmic. They want a put together divine union as well, and you need to be that put together ish divine union. Okay? And consistently. Not just for appearances, okay? Because that's manipulative and not authentic as well. So you want someone loyal, and trustworthy, you also need to be loyal and trustworthy and communicate openly, okay? If you suddenly find that this isn't for you, you have to also be honest about that. And once you find that you are vibrating at that level, you'll find that people are drawn to you. But one thing about discernment in your journey is you'll also find that people you would previously have entertained are also drawn to you because they're drawn to your light. And also people like that, although they're quite manipulative and clever in some respects, they're not actually that smart. Because they come in with the same old lines, the same old spiel, and then they're a little bit taken aback when you don't buy it in the way that you used to. But there are also other people as well who you haven't encountered that are at that vibration level as well, that in the past you perhaps would have entertained, but now you won't. And sometimes you can feel a little nostalgic for that, but you can also feel a little offended sometimes that someone has come in with such a transparent spiel, and it annoys you, and you absolutely, very quickly and very respectfully cut that avenue off and affirm that boundary. And that's when you know within yourself you're starting to level up and you're starting to really do the work. Discernment. Don't take everything that's thrown at you, okay? When you think, okay, that's interesting, okay, maybe that was flattering, but that's not what I actually want. What do I actually want? Because I'm really still good with just me, and I'm happy to keep living as just me until the opportunity that I feel aligns with me arises. And when it's right, I will feel it's right. But for now, I'm really good with me, because what I seek is seeking me, and I am what I seek. That's where we need to be. Anyway, I hope this made sense to you. I just had to get that out there because it's been rolling around and driving me mad. It needs out because there's more coming in. And that's it. So, guys, have yourself a lovely day. I'm going to get an oracle readout in the next day or two. See how we go with some cards. Be good, be kind, have fun, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. See ya.